when it comes to being incarcerated, you find yourself in any situation, you're going to want to make sure you act first. Don't be one of them people that, you know, get blindsided and don't go with their first instinct. It's a kill or be killed type world, you understand? If you're watching this, you already know why you're here. What's up, everybody? Kfrogtv back in the building. Y'all go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see it first. I want to tell everybody welcome back to another episode of the Inmate Dictionary. Today we're going to be speaking on letter K. Alright? Now, y'all already know when it comes to the Inmate Dictionary, man, we're going all the way from A to Z. Might have volume 1 through 5 by the time we're done with this, because there are so many different things and different strategies that you can use to help yourself while you're incarcerated. Okay? Perfect example is this video right here. Now, when you find yourself in a situation, you don't know what that other person is thinking. You don't know how serious it is being taken by that individual that you are now in a conflict with. You don't know if they're going to sweep it under the rug. You don't know if they're going to really come after you and want to try to take your life over it. You don't know any of that shit. So you want to make sure when it comes down to it that if you find yourself in a situation, make sure you act sooner than later, okay? Don't be one of them people that think it ain't nothing and just think, oh, he ain't going to take it that serious, or oh, he ain't about that issue. Don't be one of the ones that slip like that and come home with a massive scar across your face, or one from ear to ear, okay? You want to make sure if you find yourself in that type of predicament that, you know, you either handle up before you get handled. Because a lot of people don't follow their instinct. You know, once you get that hint of what you should do, you're better off just going with it, okay? This ain't a video here telling people, you know, to just be in there and just start wetting bitches up, poking people up left and right, airlifting bitches every fucking week. I'm not doing that type of video. But I am telling you, man, you either get them or you gonna be got, all right? Because respect goes a long way in prison. The littlest thing can be taken as a disrespect, and the littlest thing can also mean a lot of respect. You see what I'm saying? If you find yourself in a verbal altercation with someone, just because that person said, oh, don't worry about it, or just because he don't look like he's taking it for real, doesn't mean he isn't, okay? You're gonna find yourself in the middle of shit that you don't even mean to get involved in, all right? And I can't tell you how many times I've seen people get in such serious situations and get hurt violently just because they didn't react when they had the chance to. You know what I'm saying? You and this person get in an argument and y'all ain't in the same dorm. 9 times out of 10, if it is that serious, if he is taking it that way, which the percentage would be probably 90% of the time, that dude is in the dorm right now sharpening his knife. While you should be in your dorm sharpening your knife, because you don't want no dull blade when you go after him. You know what I'm saying? And the moment you think, oh, it ain't nothing, you know, or you put down on that person, you know, you bitched him up. He acted like he didn't want no smoke. The moment you think shit's sweet and you turn your head and you put your back towards that person, he's going to get you. That's why if you find yourself getting into any type of situation, you make sure you dead that shit right then and there. Do not let it be in the air. Do not let it get around to friends of his or gang members. Like if he's in a gang, don't let it get around to his brothers. None of that, because then you're definitely not safe from all types of angles, and you don't even know which angles you're being looked upon from. You see what I'm saying? And if he did come try to wet you all over a little argument, y'all got in the chow hall about who got the last cup of tea. You know, y'all got in a petty argument over that. And if he does decide to come wet you, at least you'll be on your P's and Q's, because, you know, you're expecting it. And then you got him first. So you were able to get your target before his so-called brothers or friends on the compound come after you. Because if you find yourself arguing with someone and then you end up getting wet up after getting in an argument with that person, you get wet up by his peoples, that's a worser feeling than getting wet up in general, you know? Basically, what's worser than getting wet up by someone you get in arguments with, brothers or homeboys? Not getting your target. You see what I'm saying? So it's a kill or be killed situation, man. Literally, I've seen so many people try to have a good heart and they took people's kindness for weakness. And that's what prison's supposed to do. Prison is supposed to get in your head and it's supposed to break you down and build you back up. So everybody in there thinks the next person isn't going to take it as nicely. Everyone in there thinks that next person's coming to get them. There's soft people in there that are wetting people up. There's people in there that would never in their life have ever thought about wetting anybody up. That is wetting people up because in their mind, they think that other person is coming to get them first. You know? I know y'all heard the saying before, if there was two guns like this pointed at you, who would pull the trigger first? A gangster? Someone that's living like that? Someone that, you know, is a goon, a soldier? Or someone that's scared for their life? Someone that don't want to be harmed. They're petrified. The scaredy cat is going to pull the trigger first. Literally. You corner a scaredy cat or you corner a gangster, that scaredy cat is going to bang you first. Because the gangster want to let you corner him in the first place. Same shit in prison. You got these people that think the other person's going to come after them first, so they go and do it. And then if they do tell their friends or their brothers, or if the person that was around them seen it go down when the altercation broke down, you know they're in their ear telling them, so what you finna do about that, man? Like, boy, you better hope that boy don't get no banger or no shit or just be joking with him. Uh-oh. What you mean, uh-oh? That boy, I thought I just seen that boy clutching a knife now. Man, you with the bullshit, bro. You know, just be joking and shit like that, but it still gets in their head and it lets them feel like, man, I gotta either kill or be killed. And then that's where you find yourself, you know, you could get in a worser situation like that, you know, but at the same time, you're protecting yourself. You have a family to come home to. You know, you don't want to lose your life in there over no petty shit, right? So you don't want to slip. You feel me? That moment when you know you should do something and you don't and you get got, that's because you was too comfortable. You got too comfortable and you're never supposed to get comfortable inside of prison. You're not supposed to get comfortable inside of any of these institutions. Any juvenile programs, detention centers, fucking county jails, prisons, re-entries, fucking work camps, you know what I'm saying? Work release centers, all this stuff. You're not supposed to get comfortable in any of those because anything can happen at any time. And when it comes to prison, these are one of them places where it's a get 'em or be got type world. You know, seafood, eat food, or be food. You see what I'm saying? And that's truly what it is. And I've seen a lot of people while I was locked up that were cool individuals. People that, like, didn't deserve it. Ones that I know, damn, bro, they didn't deserve to get cut like that. They didn't deserve to get jumped and beat up by locks by like 3-4 different gang members at one time and all that shit. But what it was is the little altercation they got into, whether it's over a basketball game, whether it's over a TV show, no matter what it is, they didn't take it that serious. And maybe it wasn't the fact that they didn't take it serious, but maybe it was the fact that they just wasn't that type of person. If that person ain't gonna bust a move, they weren't gonna bust a move. You don't want to be one of them type of people. Because one, people are gonna feel like you're vulnerable. Two, they're gonna always try to take advantage of you. And three, you're gonna find yourself in a lot more harm's way once people know you ain't gonna bring that pressure. You're only gonna do something if pressure's applied. You don't want to be one of them type of people. You know what I'm saying? You got so many people in prison, man, that don't make it home to their family because when something went wrong, they didn't act first. You don't give that dude time to go put his boots on, time to go get his knife, time to go get his razor, time to go take his lock off of his locker, put it in a fucking Thai canteen bag around it. You don't give that dude time to do that. If you know the vibe, you're the one there, You're the one going through the situation. You know what it's like. You know how the fucking atmosphere and the environment feels. You feel the animosity, the tension, all that. So you know if you're supposed to jump first or not. And then if you sense that you're supposed to jump first, you better do it. If not, you weren't feeling that shit for nothing. All that tension and animosity wasn't in the air for nothing. If you feel that in the air and you do not jump first, whatever happens to you is your own fault because you felt it in the air. Take it from me. Prison ain't the place to be going to. And like I said, this video ain't telling people to go in there and just start airlifting bitches, poking them up, getting them up out of there left and right. But it is to protect yourself. It is to, like I said, kill or be killed. Because there's going to be people in there that are trying to take your life over literally nothing. Littlest shit, people will come for you. All right? And like I said, it be scaredy cats also that just want to try to get the ups on you. They feel like you're coming, so they're going to try to get the ups. It's kind of like, on the streets. Like if people are known for having a pistol on them, if people know, oh, that boy carry firearm all the time, boy, that boy always got a pistol on him. That boy known for having a pistol on him. Everywhere he go, he talking about pistol this, pistol that, pistol this, pistol that. What you think? You think the dude who wants to run up on him, you think he ain't finna have a pistol? That dude might get busted first by anyone who runs up on him because they know, and from word of mouth and the way that his character's put out there, they know he always keep one on him. You feel me? So they gonna bust first. And he might not even be riding around looking for the beef with someone he just got in an argument with at the gas station over a gas pump. Or gotten some road rage with him. But they know he living like that. And they know he known to carry guns. So next thing you know, they like, okay, I got something for his ass. And they slide up on him first. And they feel like he's got his pistol on him. And really he don't. And they bang him. And he didn't have it on him. But at the same time, better safe than sorry. For the person who ran up on him. That's how it is in prison. Everyone's known to carry knives. Everyone's known to be hanging out, at least know someone that's a gang member if they're not in the gang. Everyone's known to have razor blades to cut people. Everyone gets locks to bust people's heads open. You know what I'm saying? So if you're in an environment where everyone's playing with knives and 9 times out of 10, if not 10 out of 10, that man either has his own knife, knows someone with one, or has access to getting them. Why would you go unhanded? Or why would you give him the time to go get it? You don't want to give him the time to go get it. You got to make sure you jump first. Like I said, don't be one of them people that get caught slipping when all the fucking hints and all the damn vibes and all the messages were there during the situation. You just were too scared to act first. You really didn't want to find yourself in that situation. But like I said, you don't mean to get put in the shit. Even if you're not living like that, if you get put in a situation like that, your best bet is to handle up first before you get handled. All right? And like I said, I've seen it happen to people who didn't deserve it, people that truly weren't living like that. But they found themselves in a situation that other person wasn't sure if they were going to come for them, so they did what they did and they got them. And once you go get a banger and you come for someone, there's no turning back. You understand? That's what a lot of scaredy cats have to go all the way with it. Because if me and you get in a situation and you go get a banger and I dead the situation and it ain't nothing, but you go get a banger and then I hear you went and got a banger from this dude and then you came on my dorm, you clutched it and you didn't use it or anything like that. Now the tables turned to where at first I was the one that didn't act first. I deaded the situation. I acted like it wasn't shit. I got too comfortable. Felt like you wasn't really living like that because you was a scaredy cat. So I played, basically. I didn't kill or be killed. You feel me? I literally let them go get their shit first, which it could have been to where it fell on me and I got the shit end. You know what I'm saying? At the end of it all. But now this dude done went, got one from someone. Someone told me, oh, they just seen him getting a banger from such and such. All this and shit, and then he comes with it and then he clutches it or don't even use it. Or just someone seeing that he went and got one right after we just had this confrontation, and then he didn't do nothing. Now he played. Now the ball's back in my court. You see? That's how it is, because you never know what the person on the other side of the field is thinking. You got to make sure You protect yourself at all times. Because if you're watching this video and you ain't been to prison, if you live that lifestyle, and if you feel like thugging it, what comes with thugging it is the chain gang. You feel me? If you find yourself in there, I'm telling you now, be on your P's and Q's, and if it comes down to it, it's a kill be world, bro. That's what it is. You either boom boom or you get bombed. That's the best way I can explain it, the cleanest I can keep it. But anyways, man, I'm gonna wrap this video on up. I appreciate y'all watching another episode of Inmate Dictionary. Y'all already know the Inmate Dictionary episodes ain't that long. I just shoot these ones out here, man, because it's more like a, you know, people can learn from it rather than me telling actual stories and experiences of shit that I went through. This right here is actually a strategic, documented way to make it and survive while you're incarcerated. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out if you ain't hit it on the way in. And y'all catch me next time. Till next time, this Frog.